What is this, buddy?
Maple syrup! What are you thinking?
Well, if it's coming out that fast, do you think we're in far enough?
Yeah.
What is this for? What is this, Oren?
Maple syrup.
Yeah, so this is the sap.
And then that's how you make it.
So I know I'm having a die-off when I start craving sugar. For me, I just want sweeter things. And so today I'm going to kind of explain some liver, gallbladder, bile issues that I've been researching. So I've mentioned this before. When your stool floats, you're not digesting fats because your liver is congested, right? So your liver's not making enough bile to digest the fats. And this can be kind of tricky because then you're not absorbing those fats and you need fats to make more bile. So allowing, to get your body to be able to make the bile again to absorb fats and everything else falls into place. For me, I have adrenal issues, like having balanced energy. And the adrenals, of course, they need cholesterol and they need fat. So I think the adrenal issues are secondary to liver issues. That's something, I don't know, probably some toxic overload at some point in my life. And then allowed other parasites and other things they actually kind of nestle in biliary ducts in just your liver area. So it becomes harder and harder for your liver to heal itself when it's dealing with all the extra issues from these things. How do you get your body to absorb fat so it can make bile? What I've been doing is having beets like all the time. We've been adding beets to our juicing in the morning, and I've been having some in the afternoon. And then I've said this before as well, the green apples and carrots, and if you add celery, are also good for your liver and for removing stones that could be blocking some of those ducts as well. Beet kvass can stimulate the release of bile. So if you have like a shot, some people just start with like a teaspoon or two and work up of beet kvass like 10 to 20 minutes before your meals. That will help your liver prepare for food that's coming in. And as a support, you can take cod liver oil and eating liver. I mentioned before, this is what I'm working on. So I've been eating liver every day, taking cod liver oil, making sure I'm getting enough minerals, because when your body's detoxing, you need tons of minerals. So I'm drinking mineral water, eating lots of salt. And egg yolks is another thing to help detoxify, and the iodine at night. They're all supports to help heal. And my iodine is still gone almost every single morning. Yesterday morning was the first morning I've not had my iodine fully gone. And so that was exciting to me, like my body's actually getting enough after 12 hours. Now, sometimes that's still not long enough. Like sometimes if your iodine was there for 2 days, then yeah, you probably don't need extra iodine to heal. Like Mike's, his is hardly ever gone in 24 hours, whereas mine's gone usually in 4 to 8 hours. So I've been doing the iodine and detox bath. So between all those things, I have been exhausted. And I think that's something to budget for is sleeping, because it's really hard for me to say, I want to go take a nap for a few hours when I have all this other food prep and a family to take care of. But in my mind, I'm convincing myself I need to do this week, maybe for this month or two, so I can have the summer to enjoy with my family and hopefully years to enjoy with them. But right now it's just tricky. And like I said, I'm seeing results of all these things that I'm trying to do to help my liver regenerate. And I was even reading that your gallbladder can actually kind of get diseased and like just stop working if you didn't eat a lot of fats. So if we were told, most of us Americans are told not to eat a high fat diet. So when your gallbladder doesn't need to store up all that bile, it just kind of like gets apathetic, I guess. And sometimes I guess it can get diseased. So it's really important that you slowly increase, like chicken broth, and you slowly increase fats, week by week, because your gallbladder is just not used to storing bile and your liver's not used to making that much bile, because of the low fat diet that we've been told. If you have had your gallbladder removed, it's important to note that you're not going to have the same kind of storage capability of your bile. So there is a product called ox bile, but you really have to research it and probably work with a practitioner about how to use it. But that may help your body. It's not a long-term thing. It's going to help you get over the hump where your body is making enough bile for you to use for your digestion. And the other thing I've noticed with me working on my liver functionality and trying to increase my bile, I am finally going to the bathroom more than once a day, and I'm not constipated. It's been years since I've been not constipated. We would take magnesium chews all the time. Everybody in our family would, because we would have such hard poop, and we couldn't go every day. And if you can't go to the bathroom every day, your body can't release toxins, and you're reabsorbing things, and it's just not a healthy environment. You're supposed to go to the bathroom with ease 2 to 3 times per day. And the past few days, I've been doing that just by trying to increase my bile so my fats can absorb. And once your body creates that bile, it also stimulates peristalsis, which is like the muscular movement of the intestines. So then your body's like, okay, ready to go, because the bile is in there stimulating it, and it kind of lubricates your bowels. So the importance of bile is just critical in healing, because you can eat all the butter you want, like I was for the past 2 months, but if you're not absorbing it, then like, what's the point? There is a point. You still need to try to keep slowly increasing fats, but being aware that, okay, maybe, like for me, I know until I'm absorbing these fats, I'm not going to hit my next milestone of healing. But I think right now for me, I'm working there. It's been 2 months and probably just a week or 2 of me being more aggressive with healing my liver. And that's only because I had to work up to it. Sometimes you have to start with 1 egg yolk, like I did. And then now I'm up to 5 egg yolks every day with my GAPS smoothie. And you can't have, you can only have a little bit of beet juice, because your body just, it's like when you're clearing out junk of something, it's just, it's a lot of work. And so it takes time to work up. To where you can start doing that deeper healing. But it's great. Like I can tell, like my body is working hard on things, and it's hopeful again that I'm getting energy back. I was able to go outside yesterday, as you saw with Oren, to tap some maple trees. So it's really exciting to be able to do all the things that you used to do and that you've read about and you want to do, but you never had energy to do it. So I will keep you updated on how I feel. Like I said, I've been really tired. I've been sneezy, which I think is die-off too, like just histamines. Yesterday I couldn't tolerate any chicken broth hardly, but today it's actually helping me a lot. So to me, that's like histamine, like my body's dealing with so much histamines from the bad bacteria dying that the other histamines from food, my body just can't handle at that moment. So, I will keep you updated, and hopefully it'll be good news, and I'll be buzzing around. Always remember, you are the best and you're beautiful.